Actually, Christianity came here in 19th century, and during that time there was prevalent religion is animism. Animism is like people worshipping for nature, spirits, and etc. So such people are easily converted to Buddhism because Buddhism is never against for any kind of worshipping for deities and spirits. This is like wrong perception of this. Nowadays, like, Ambedkar Buddhists, they say, we are against Hindu gods. But this is wrong. Buddha explained that all Hindu gods, they actually exist, but they're not permanent, not immortal. One day they will die also. They have some limitation of their life. Many kalpas, they can exist, many long period of life. Then, after millions years, billions years, they will die, same like any other being. And they reborn as a being, like a human, animal, or preta, asura, or even hell can reborn, because we reborn according to our karma. So when we reborn in a heaven, all we do is wasting our good merits. After our good merits wasted, we go to the lower realms. So Hindu gods, they in this situation, they just wasting their merit. Some powers, they also have. They have like can affect in more mighty powers than like most of human beings, because some humans, they have powers similar to deities. If you develop samadhi, concentration of jhana, dhyana, you can get the same powers. It's called iti or siddhi. So, and one thing the Buddha mentioned actually in suttas, how theistic religions appears. If you open Digha Nikaya, Brahmajala Sutta, he explained in very detail. So, universe have cycles. Sometimes the universe is developing, expanding, then it's devolving and destroyed. So when it's finished, destroyed, and starting again development, the being who have a very high merits reborn as a Mahabrahma in the empty palace. So when it reborn, he do not see during the time any other being. And because he don't see, he feel like unsatisfied. He feel kind of suffering in his mind. So because of this, he have a desire. It would be good that any other being also exists. So he would not feel the vulnerable. And because of the good merits and good karma of other beings, but not so high merit, but less merits, they reborn in the same world of the Mahabrahma heaven. So when they reborn, they are more inferior compared to Mahabrahma. And they see that they appear after Mahabrahma, and they believe, oh, maybe he is created us. That's how they starting believing in a creator. And Mahabrahma also, he is thinking, because I was thinking I want some other being appears, and they appear, he starting believing that he is created them. So this is because of ignorance from both sides, from Mahabrahma's side and from other beings who appear in his world. So the later on, one of these beings who was in his realm, reborn in the human realm. And when this being, when he reborn as a human, he developing concentration, samadhi, and attain some jhanas. After he attained jhanas, he may recollect his past lives. So when he recollect, he remember how he was living in the realm of Mahabrahma. And he starting thinking, oh, I was in the world of this Mahabrahma, and I remember we were thinking that he is a creator, that he created the world and us. So after this, remembering, he starting preach the religion of monotheism. He starting preach for people that there is a creator. That's how the theistic religions like Judaism, Islam, Christianity, and similar religions, that's how these religions appear. But Buddha explained this is because of wrong view. He said that actually they all appear because the cause and result. There is no any single being or single reason which is creating everything. Everything appear and everything disappear. So if you contemplate this truth, you may get some insight. If you get enough merits, you may even get the Sotapanna level, the stream enter. So if you want to develop the Buddha Dhamma in Mizoram, if you want to help others, because nowadays we can hear that Buddha's teaching is not about missionaries. This is wrong. Because when there was Asalha Puja, the 1,250 Arahants, they meet the Buddha, and Buddha say, "Go monks, they spread my teaching in the four directions, for compassion of the people, for compassion of gods and humans." That's what Buddha said. He never said that, "Oh, you should not spread, you just sit alone in the forest, not do anything." No, this is far different from this. And in other cause, when there was a quarrel between monks, so the Buddha feel dissatisfied, so he starting become lonely. He separated from the Sangha. He say, "I am like let Sangha be abandoned." So he went out, and then when two monks, Sariputta, Moggallana, the chief monks, one of them, the Sariputta, he didn't care, but Moggallana cared. So when Buddha met them, he asked them, "So Sariputta, what did you think about this situation?" He said, "Okay, I feel like if there is no any more Sangha, no problem." But Moggallana said, "No, I was caring. I wanted to preserve Sangha and help for others, take care about Sangha." The Buddha said, "Moggallana, you are right. Sariputta, you are wrong." So this is again supporting that Buddha's teaching is missionary. Most of the missionary work was made during Ashoka time, because Ashoka sent so many missions all over the world to spread the Buddha's teaching. Now archaeologists, they find influence of Buddha's teachings not only in Asian culture but Western culture as well. For the Greek culture in Afghanistan, Pakistan, before these countries were Buddhist countries. And through this path of Alexander the Great, some philosophical concepts of Buddhism went into Greek philosophy even. And in Roman walls, we can find in Egypt, few years ago, we found a statue of Buddha in a Roman style. So it means even Roman style, Roman culture was affected by the Buddha in ancient Alexandria in Egypt. So the Buddha's teaching is very missionary, and we should support this missionary spirit and to spread the Buddha's Dhamma all over the world, to help ourselves and others for release from suffering and misery and attain true happiness and bliss of Nibbana. Thank you.